That 5-1 goal, that set it off. Daryl was that hard-ass coach that he wanted us to play right to the whistles. And then Matt Green scored again, so it's 6-1. Daryl's yelling at us all, like, keep playing the fucking game, you know? Like, it's not over yet. And we're like, it's over. You know, we're winning.
Welcome to Games with Names. I'm Julian Edelman. They're Jack and Kyler. And we are on a mission to find the greatest game of all time in any sport. And on today's episode, we are covering Game 6 of the 2012 Stanley Cup Finals with LA Kings great, Stanley Cup winner, and one of the coolest guys I know, Jarret Stoll. And we're talking what it's like to celebrate with the Stanley Cup.
It was available on June 24th, my 30th birthday, so I threw a party in Manhattan Beach and then at my house, and that was awesome.
The toughness of hockey guys, they're so tough.
But
he got hurt eating a pancake.
he slipped and fell making a protein shake or something.
And the greatness, Jonathan Quick.
Just having him back there knowing that he's going to be a wall, he's going to battle, he's going to compete. Oh, man, he competed his ass off.
And then we do a little Jack Asks. And this week's Chill Zone, presented by Coors Light. You got to stick around to the end. Let's go. Games with Names, a production of iHeartRadio. June 11th, 2012, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California.
The Los Angeles Kings lead the New Jersey Devils 3-2. The cup is in the building.
Lord Stanley is coming to LA. This is Game 6, 2012 Stanley Cup Finals. All right, welcome to Games with Names. Today we are looking at Game 6 of the 2012 Stanley Cup Finals. The Devils versus the Kings with Jarret Stoll. Welcome to the Nut House. In one sentence, why did you pick this game?
Well, obviously we won the cup that game. It was my first Stanley Cup. We also won in 14, but yeah, your first Stanley Cup win. It's cool to, we'll talk about the run and stuff in this game. It was very interesting, but it's first Stanley Cup. You got to pick it.
First time, that first feeling, nothing like that. That's what I always say. It's hard to pick your favorite, but that first feeling of anything is magical. Is this the greatest game of all time?
No.
What is?
Game I was in, or of all time?
All time.
Oof. Oh, that's hard.
Any sport.
Any sport?
Anything.
Your game. I was there.
Which one? The 28-3? You think that's the greatest game of all time? See, that's an integrity type guy, because every time we'll go.
It's a tough, there's so many sports, so many games, so many.
Yeah, it's tough. That's
tough.
what we're on a mission on this podcast. We're on a mission to finding the greatest game of all time.
I just said that because I want to talk about your catch. So.
Stoley.
I'm being nice.
You see Stoley
right?
over here with the hockey humor? He's just busting balls out here.
And I was there, man. I was like, yeah, that was special.
Man. So that was a fun one. That was a fun one.
Our series against Chicago in 14. I could have picked Game 7 in Chicago in 2014, but you pick Game 6 as your first cup, like I said. But that series against Chicago, people say that was one of the best series in the NHL ever. It's tough to say that, but
Kyler?
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Game 7.
Game 7 against Chicago Kings.
Kings.
Blackhawks.
That was
14.
2014. Yes, because the Blackhawks were doing their little dynasty thing too.
We were back and forth.
Yeah.
They won in I think 11 maybe. No, 11 wasn't 11.
11's Bruins.
Bruins.
Right.
So
you guys beat the Canucks team that
with
had
Tim.
lost to the Bruins the year before.
Tim Thomas.
Yeah.
My guy's in a bomb shelter right now.
We won in. Yeah, where's seriously.
No one knows. We love him though.
And
hopefully he's with that helmet and that mask of his. We won in 12, Chicago 13. We won in 14, Chicago in 15. Like it was, they won forth. 3 and we won 2, but it was great because they were the defending champs and they were our team that we had to beat, and we were up 3-1 in the series. They tied it to go 3-3 back in Chicago, Game 7. We're down 2-0 with like 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
we're like holy shit. But we had Jonathan Quick, so he never ever let in that third goal.
Yeah,
we never were down 3-0 because that's down 2-0. You can
You can go
Down
back.
3, yeah. But that was epic. Double overtime, game 7.
That's awesome. I mean, a lot of people, there's like clubs. You got 2 championships, 2 Stanley Cups. That's such an exclusive club.
Real quick, because you brought him up, and we'll talk about him later. But just I've been waiting to talk about Jonathan Quick for like since you decided to come on the show, because I'm from near UMass Amherst.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What's it like having him in net? Like, is it like a superpower when he's like on? Is there like, do you guys just skate with a different confidence? Is it just like a little X factor, just knowing that he can just take a game when you're actually playing with Quick?
Well, you don't want to think that or even say that, right? But you just play the game. But you also know that he's going to make big saves at key times. Like I talked about, it's 2-0, and I remember the play. It was a 2-on-1. He made a huge save on a 2-on-1 when they were up 2 in the second period, and that was kind of a game changer at that moment in time to be like, hey, he's not letting an easy one, and he's making those tough saves and allowing us to come back in games. But he won the consummate that year. His numbers that year in 12 were ridiculous. 14 as well. But no, yeah, just having him back there, knowing that he's going to be a wall, he's going to battle, he's going to compete. He was one of our leaders too. And a goalie's never, not really considered a leader on the team or part of the leadership group, which they should. And for him, he was. And he competed his ass off.
So the goalie, like, what position in the football locker room would he be like? Like, as far as psychology, he's not the kicker, is he? Where he's like in his own world and.
Well, a goalie, some games can win or lose it on a bad.
So is he the kicker
in a way,
or is he the quarterback?
He's the quarterback or the kicker, for sure.
Quarterback or the kicker? That's a huge contrast, goalie.
It's a huge difference.
It's a huge contrast.
So you're either the leading goal scorer or you're the starting goaltender. But if you look at it like one player itself on the team can win or lose a game. Like,
so he's like a pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Most expensive guy in the field. Is he most expensive guy on the ice? Are they expensive? Those
yeah,
goalies?
They're expensive. Yeah, them are like the top line guys, top defenseman, the goalie. Yeah.
So let's segue into that's perfect to what you're doing these days. You're working with the Kings, and you're knowing the value of guys. What are you doing with the Kings right now?
So I do player development, which means I'm not a coach, but there's 5 of us on the development staff and guys that I've played with, so that's fun. But so we're not scouts, but when we draft the kids, then we kind of take over and we build a relationship with them wherever they're playing. They're going back to the NCAA, they're going to junior hockey in Canada. Some of them are in Europe. So we just build a relationship, work on fundamentals, work on little details of the game that they need to work on. And I've learned so much in this job, in this role, because don't assume anything. Don't think they know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he'll know this. No, they don't. Coaches don't teach them everything. Coaches in junior going up, they play them because they're the best players.
Yeah.
And they play them a ton of minutes, and they're just like, go score goals, go get points. But they don't know the defensive side of the game. They don't know how to protect the puck. They don't know how to in the playoffs, wall plays along the wall. That's all it is. And can you win a battle along the wall? How do you get the puck out? 20 seconds left in the third period, you're up by 1. Like, getting that puck out in your zone. It's a huge play, especially in the playoffs.
Situational hockey.
Yeah, like puck management, game management, as you know, right? So teaching these kids that, and then.
So how are you doing
this?
They
make it.
Like, if they go back to school, are you guys having like Zoom calls each week? Or you go
calls,
on the ice with them?
We go on the ice with them. We go have calls. I'm going tomorrow to. I'm going to Detroit because we have a player that plays in Flint in junior.
Good water.
Then I'm going to win. Maybe it got better. Then I'm going to Windsor the next day. Then I'm going to Denver. We have 3 kids at DU. So that's just a big week for me because I can see 7 of our prospects in 4 games. So yeah, just build a relationship. And when they come here to the American Hockey League, our AHL team is here, and they practice out of the same facility as the Kings in El Segundo. So then they're all under one roof, so I can work with them even easier.
Do you guys talk about like educating these kids on being a pro athlete too as well? It's not just like X's and O's on the ice stuff. It's like, hey, don't gamble on the sport.
Don't go buy a Bentley your first contract.
Don't gamble on the sport. Don't buy a Bentley. There's gonna be people in your life, like, you guys have that kind of shit too.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
That's that. I would say more so as the agent and the parents, right? But no, how to become being a pro, being a good teammate, Off the ice, treat the organization, like family, like be respectful, represent the organization, the city, and your fans really well. That kind of stuff. But
You're still talking them up though.
Yeah,
Just being around guys that have been in it. That's a good program.
like nutrition, all that kind of stuff, right? The strength and fitness side of things, strength and conditioning. So don't assume they know everything.
Don't assume they know
Do you see a
anything.
big difference in players in your system that are playing NCAA versus playing in the the junior leagues?
It's a good question. Not a lot, maybe. The biggest difference is in college they play 34 or 38 games, something like that. Canadian junior leagues, where it's the Quebec League, the OHL, and the WHL. I played in the WHL. You're playing 68, 72 games. NHL is 82, so it's a big difference.
Yeah.
But, and I just kind of learned this, I thought of it as in a different way. There's a top pick this year that Gavin McKenna, he went to Penn State. And all the money now goes to hockey players too. Not as much as football, obviously, but they still get something. He went to Penn State, and I'm like, well, why would he do that? But then again, he plays less games, more time in the gym, more time to develop his body versus playing a lot more games, less time in the gym. What's better?
Where else would he play? If at Penn State or
he played last year in the WHL with Medicine Hat Tigers.
okay, so he could either play in the juniors or he could go to college.
Yeah,
Also,
there's
Penn
that new
State's a
rule.
really new program, and they're not like a
Yeah.
Division I powerhouse. They're a couple years old.
They got a whole new setup there, which is amazing, I heard. And so he played in the Western Hockey League, which I played, Western Canada. Canadian Junior League's awesome. So now the new rule, they switched the rule where you can now leave and you can go to U.S. colleges. So some players are leaving. It's a big deal. So he left, and he got some money, I'm sure. But that's the difference, right? I'm like, hey, well, what's more important for a player at that age?
Time on ice or weight room?
Weight room, getting time on ice as well. I don't know. It's an interesting way to look at it.
Well, there's going to be probably a social study in the next 5, 6 years, 10 years for scouts, organizations, just like they're going to be doing that in football with how to scout the new player with the new options.
Yeah.
Guys that are making $5 million in college, how to deal with them is going to be different than when you were dealing with Tom Brady, who, 6 round, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in general, like there's got to be a social study, and I guarantee all the organizations at the top of all the leagues, they're going to be doing a social study on this, this whole thing. But it's going to take time.
It will. Everybody that comes to our organization, they get drafted. You get drafted at 17, 18. So, you always say when you're looking at young players, always got bigger, stronger, faster. He's got to get bigger, stronger, faster. Well, maybe this kid who went to Penn State, he's going to be pretty strong when he comes out and play in the NHL. Whoever drafts him, he'll be one of the top picks this year.
Do you guys talk about load at all?
Load management?
Load management in hockey.
Not really, but Anaheim did it last year with this kid, Leo Carlson. They did load management with him, more practice time, less games than what he probably could have played. Now this year he's like third or fourth in the league in scoring.
Yeah.
He's an awesome player. He's going to be really good. He's going to be one of their main, franchise players for the Anaheim Ducks. So maybe it worked. I don't know, but more practice time, more time in the gym.
How's our Kings doing right now in LA?
We're okay. We're still trying to find our way. A couple games above 500, but a lot of teams are in the league right now. It's a lot of teams you think would be, a lot better and aren't. And there's some teams that it's the opposite, but no, we're doing okay. Just, we could be better.
How different is the beginning of the season to the middle part of the season and the end of the season?
Like the first maybe 20 games is kind of
feeling it out,
feeling everything out, seeing and teams management are doing that too. Like they're maybe, are they going to be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline? Well, they're going to find out maybe in the first 20 games what kind of team they have, who's off to a good start, who's not. And then the middle part is just trying to, you're already looking at the schedule a little bit. How many games are remaining? Where are you? Are you in the wild card spot? Or you're leading your division? And those last 20 probably ish, it tightens up. There's less scoring chances. There's less penalties. It's just harder, heavier hockey. Teams are trying to gear up for the playoffs that are going to be in the playoffs, and teams are trying to get in. But around the trade deadline, and there's about a month left in the season with the trade deadline, and then so teams will. But that's too. A lot of teams will get a big player, big free agent at the time that teams are trying to sell off, and it works. Sometimes it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
You get a guy coming into your team. It kind of screws up your whole kind of chemistry and dynamic of your team. You know that,
help.
It might not work.
Might not. We had it where it kind of worked when Aqib Talib came over, and then Brad Marchand going to the Panthers mid-season.
Yeah.
Joker gets another cuppy.
Yeah, how's that going to work? We were close to getting him. He was close to coming here.
That would have been cool.
Oh, Marshy, jeez, right choice.
Right choice.
Yeah.
How do you did you try to recruit him? Are you part of the recruiting process?
No, that would be more like the GM, assistant GM, stuff like that. But no,
I gotta send Stolle out there to bring him to catch.
I don't know. I wish I knew. We should have got you.
Get out of here.
Jeez, talk about Big Z getting in the Hall of Fame, eh, bud? Big Z yesterday, Hall of Famer.
Who?
Chara
went to he got in.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Big Z.
Yesterday
He's such a great dude.
Look up his speech. It was good, really good.
I gotta look it up.
Last night they did it. The Hall of
Gary Bettman called Joe Thornton Dumbo. His nickname's Jumbo.
His Jumbo. Teleprompter, eh? Somebody.
I love Thornton.
He does have big ears. But.
He does got some big ears.
Yeah.
Where is he over? He's in Florida.
Or no, you're thinking Sean Thornton.
Sean Thornton.
Joe Thornton was a San Jose Sharks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy that when they won the President's Cup and then they fucking lost in the first round.
Yeah.
I
Jules
used
is
to
kind of a Sharks guy.
I'm kind of a Sharks guy. So my fandom started in '94 when the team came to San Jose, but we're playing in the Cow Palace. We missed the first 2 periods, but being football people, we thought we were going to catch the second half.
Yeah.
Saw 1 period and kind of hurt me.
So I should have picked the game in 2014 when we. Yeah, I don't know if you even know this. I hope you do. They were up 3-0 against us in 2014.
Yes. That's I remember like the Sharks have done that like 5 times, haven't they? Where they've really underperformed when they've had
good teams.
They
had a good stretch there. Like, well, Thornton won the Hart Trophy MVP like in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
So then, 14 they were up 3-0 on us, and then we came back and won 4 straight. But yeah, Game 7 in San Jose.
Backdoor sweep.
Yeah.
Backdoor sweep.
3 teams have done it. Yeah.
And you're one of them.
Yeah.
In hockey, only 3 teams have done it. What are the other 2?
2010 Flyers.
I know the other one.
Was it against the Bruins?
Yeah.
It was against the Bruins.
And then it was
like back in the day.
Did the Penguins just do one recently?
No, I think a team to win the Stanley Cup did it. Back like in the
wasn't that Eastern Conference
crazy,
Finals?
Flyers no,
and
one
Bruins?
win the cup and you lose 4 straight.
That would be like some Buffalo Bills shit.
Yeah.
That's the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and not winning.
Crazy. The Dallas. Did you watch that at all? The
Which
documentary.
Cowboys? Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I didn't realize at the time. I grew up in Canada too, so we were more CFL than NFL.
Yeah.
Who's your CFL team?
Going to the Grey Cup on Sunday. Saskatchewan Roughriders.
What do you think about the new rules? Do you see that? They're like changing a lot of the rules. It's going to be more like American football.
There's not a 4th down.
They're changing the what are they called? Alouettes. It's making it harder. Not Alouettes.
They're bringing
the Rouge. They're making Rouges harder.
And the field goal posts aren't going to be in the middle anymore.
They're moving the field goal post
back
in the back.
Yeah, guys like getting knocked out running into those things. The other game the other day, like my parents were in town. They just left, but we're from Saskatchewan, and they were first in the league all season, and they were losing all game, the playoff game to go to the Grey Cup, and they came back and won. But at the start of the game, I was like, "Mom, what's the score?" She goes, "It's 1-0." There's like a safety touchback rule thing.
It's
so
a 1.
You can get a single point. So she's like, "Yeah, it's 1-0 right now." I looked at her, I'm like,
"So you're really into the CFL? Your mom follows it and everything."
Oh, in Saskatchewan, we're only 1 million people, the whole province.
Yeah.
So yeah, they get great support, and I
almost became a BC Lion.
Seriously?
Yeah, out of college. I was gonna play quarterback for him.
No way.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Like
they bought my negotiation rights when I came out of college.
Okay, hoping and like you cross your fingers that
I was gonna sign, and then they said you can go try playing the NFL, and I was like, all right, and we'll have it here.
So they basically just like that money's gone.
They bought that money's gone.
Yeah,
and it was like a super like incentive-based contract.
Okay, yeah.
Like you start, you get like $100,000,
play a certain amount of games, whatever. Yeah,
it's like 260 was like, or my max was like 300 at the time. I was like, man, I could be hella rich.
Yeah,
out in Canada.
My parents are all pumped because the Grey Cup is in Winnipeg and it's not that far from Saskatchewan. So they're playing against Montreal, the Alouettes. So they're like, Montreal's far and Winnipeg's not. So Saskatchewan should have some good
show up.
Good show up. Yep, good show up.
So who's your NFL team?
To be honest, right now, I don't really. Maybe the Rams because Matthew, he's a great guy. We know him personally,
Yeah.
but it was you guys when you guys were playing and winning because I knew you guys, but never really had a team because growing up in Canada. To be honest, I never really followed it that much, and then meeting Aaron and now with Aaron, it's just like it's always on. I'm around it and I love it. It's great. I was just explaining to my parents the ratings you guys get and how big the NFL is in the US, and they don't really have a concept of that or idea of that. And I broke it down this way. Game 7 against Dodgers Jays. I think the ratings were like 50 million, I think, ish. And then like you guys get in the Super Bowl, last Super Bowl, which wasn't a very good game, obviously.
Yeah.
Chiefs Eagles got like 100 and
200
or
50.
200, something
Isn't
like
it?
that. 130 or 140. But that's the difference. It's like Game
No.
7 of the World Series versus, and don't get me wrong, baseball's awesome and
Yeah.
that series was great. But
That was an insane series too.
oh my god,
51 versus 111.
yeah,
51 to 111.
like
So you just Rob Lowe with the NFL Shield hat at all the games. You ever see that?
Rob Lowe wears the NFL Shield hat. It's
I'll
like
show you.
the red operating hat that they give to people. He wears. It's just a regular. It's not like of a team. It's just of the NFL.
I'll show you.
So you're married to Erin Andrews. Can she be biased about teams, or she like integrity?
Not on air, but oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. She grew up a Green Bay Packer fan. Her dad, they watched the Packer games when she was little, and that's basically why she got into sports because he was such a Boston Celtics and Green Bay Packers. So yeah, deep down, she's a Packer fan.
Yeah. So you guys have a 2-year-old now. How's that going?
2-year-old, actually, the months. We're doing 24, 25, 26. He's 27 and a half months.
Please.
When do you switch
Kid-
from months to years?
I don't do
asked
that.
him.
I hate that. We had a little thing before.
I was
don't
like,
do the
bro,
months.
how old's your kid?
He's 2 and a bit.
two and a
Two and
bit.
a bit.
Perfect.
You like
Perfect.
that? It's good.
I love that. He goes, what I
He's
mean?
not
Like,
27 and a half months or whatever the heck he is. Yeah.
When is the threshold to stop months? I hate when people 18 months.
gotta be-
Just say
it's
1.5,
gotta be-
dog.
Yeah, exactly.
God. Now, you're married to Aaron. You guys got a kid. And what people don't know is I met you at the Yellowstone Club. What is that, in 2015? Maybe somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
probably.
And we would go train out there. And Stoll, they used to cut out a field for us, and they'd line it up, a little 60-yard field
Yep.
at like 9,200 altitude. So you could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And Stoll would be out there, and Tom would run us through a set of drills, and he'd make Stoll try to guard us and stuff.
It was you and Danny, right? You
Danny.
and Danny would come. I don't know if Gronk came ever. did he?
Gronk, maybe.
Maybe once. But it was cool to not guard these guys or defend them, but just visually,
Yeah.
right? And just be out there. And I could. This guy's coming at me. Danny's coming at me, and how hard. I remember to this day how hard you guys cut in your routes that you run. And I've heard Tom say it that you're one of the best route runners that he's ever thrown to. So and I saw it. I saw like the juke play or whatever you guys talk about, and I was just out there just visually. So hopefully it might fuck him up a little bit. Never did, but I was impressed with you guys because you had I don't know if you had your pads on. He did, but running.
I wore my pads.
Yeah, over and over and over again in that altitude and like great training. But Tom would not let you guys take a break. Remember,
No.
he's like, "Okay, again, let's run it again. Let's run it again." He's not running the routes. He's dropping back 3 steps. and
3
throwing.
steps.
And these guys are dying out there, and I felt bad, but
I mean, to put it in perspective, when we first get there, like going upstairs, you feel it.
yeah.
And then we go to sleep. We wake up in the morning at the crack of dawn, start getting worked on. We got to go run. After like 5 routes, you're swamped. But Stoll, like Tom would always like Stoll and Alex to just be in parts of the field. And we would run our plays with unpredictable defenders. We'd run one route that could change into like 10 different routes. And it was good practice for us because sometimes it's harder to fool a dumb football player, meaning a guy can luck into something
Yep.
if he doesn't know the concept of the game. So we would use anything like that.
Yeah, and I'm the dumb football player that doesn't get it, but hopefully it helped you
It
and,
did.
and Danny to like just figure it out, right?
It did.
Yeah.
How impressive watching Tom throw though.
It's pretty good.
Who was harder to defend against, Stoll or Jules?
Jules. Sorry, Danny, but
Are you,
I'm here at Jules' house. What are you saying?
That's just Canadian.
Maybe if you have a
politeness.
podcast, I'd say you, Danny. But
That's That's just Canadian politeness right there. How come you guys are so goddamn polite? You say sorry about everything.
Some are, some aren't.
No,
Sorry.
you guys are nice people. I've got a holiday hack for you. 3 words, triple treat box. Oh, triple treat box? That's right. Pizza Hut's triple treat box is back. 3 courses in a festive holiday box. Get 2 one-topping medium pizzas, breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks starting at just $19.99. It's the only meal that holidays as hard as your favorite ugly sweater. You know, the one with all the bells and whistles. Same vibes, more cheese. Pizza Hut's triple treat box is back for a limited time. Unbox an iconic holiday feast and a staple here at the Nut House. Order online or through the app today. Limited time only, additional charge for pan, extra cheese, extra toppings, select desserts, and cheese stick upgrade. Product available, packaging, prices, and participation may vary. Taxes and tip and delivery fees extra.
Sunday mornings are sacred. I've got my game day routine, coffee, jersey laid out, and my lucky playlist. But the real game changer? New morning Uncrustables sandwiches.
I've always loved Uncrustable sandwiches, and now I'm all about the new flavors with 12 grams of protein. Bright-eyed berry or up an apple. Bright-eyed berry's got that flashy, finessey vibe like your favorite slot receiver.
Up an apple, tough and reliable, like a do-it-all tight end.
And players love them. Did you know teams crush over 80,000 Uncrustable sandwiches a year? They know it's good.
It's a snack that can go with you anywhere, from the couch to the tailgate or even in the locker room. Soft bread, yummy fillings, protein packed. Once it's part of your ritual, you don't skip it.
Easy enough for Gronk to grab straight from the freezer.
Your new Sunday kickoff ritual starts here with the new morning Uncrustables sandwiches, packed with 12 grams of protein.
Let's jump back into time and go back to June 11th, 2012, where this game took place. And let's go over some of the pop culture, Stoley. Did you ever see the number 1 movie in the country at the time or in the world?
No.
Madagascar 3,
No.
Europe's Most Wanted. Well, you got a kid right now that's 27 months, so
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be diving into these Disney movies here soon.
Oh, we are. He knows how to say Disney pretty good.
That's
Oh, my
DreamWorks,
God.
Jules.
Huh?
That's DreamWorks. You got to get your studios
DreamWorks?
correct. Yeah.
Well, cartoon.
Ted, yeah.
Fucking
Ted's
cartoon.
great. Ted,
Okay,
I love.
cartoon. Number 1 song, somebody I used to know. Go Ted, you remember this?
Yeah.
Tom used to fucking love this song.
Really?
In the locker room, him and Hoyer, I remember specifically, would play this song over and over. And mind you, like, no one on the other team, no one else in the team locker room liked it.
I was hoping that would be one of those would up there be, we were in this run, I remember we were like Avicii.
Avicii.
Yes. Swedish House Mom, like that
Was
kind
that
of
the
stuff.
pregame list?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was amazing. Yeah. Then we, go see their DJ sets wherever they were. But yeah, that was, I remember Avicii was he was a shit.
Now, take us into the pregame of a hockey locker room. Are you guys just straight disco because you got the Eastern Europeans, you got
Yeah,
the Canadians?
that's a big-
Are you guys just like?
That's a big job. It's
Is
a big
it?
job for
Who's got
whoever.
the USB?
Jeff Carter had it for a bit. Drew Doughty definitely not. We'd be all over the place though. It wouldn't be that not so much country. I like country, but it wouldn't be like that before. But it'd be DJ stuff. It'd be, rock and roll. It'd be freaking. You throw a couple Nickelbacks in there. The
Nickelback
Canadians.
so much in the hockey room.
Rock star. It would be all over the place, but not much country. But that was a big job. Whoever had that chord.
We only had White Boy Wednesdays where there'd be like
Oh yeah.
that kind of stuff every once in a while. Everything else was just straight
Yeah.
in your face. Ted, Magic
Yep.
Mike, 21 Jump Street, and the Hunger Games were all in the box office. You like any of these?
Ted for sure.
Remember Tom? He had a little part
Ted or
in that.
Ted 2.
Was that Ted 2 or Ted 1? I think it was Ted 1.
You think it's
Might
Ted
have been
one?
Ted 1.
I don't know.
It's funny.
The Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's great. Loved it.
Are they making a new prequel or something?
No, the creator Vince Gilligan has a new show on Apple. It's pretty good. It's called Pluribus. You should check it out. Sci-fi.
Okay.
Anytime I see a house that's tented for termites, I'm like, what's going on out there? Genius. Smart.
NBA champion were the Heat. LeBron was the MVP. The Hart Memorial.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this. Or I didn't.
So this
Malkin.
Malkin like tore his knee up at the beginning of last year, the year
He did
prior.
the Adrian Peterson.
And he had the same surgery that Adrian Peterson had. Came back. They both came back really quick and had MVP seasons.
wow.
Yeah, I'm a Penguins fan, so
Huh.
yeah, put Gino in there.
What were his numbers that year? Like really,
Pretty good. Let me pull them up.
Must have been.
The Stanley Cup champions, LA Kings. And around this time in sports, rookie of the years included Julio Jones, Cam Newton,
Huh.
J.J. Watt, Von Miller. Those were all rookies that were joining the NFL. That's a
Wow.
fucking, that's a
Yeah.
rookie class. J.J. Watt was a monster. Von Miller, we had to change up snap counts.
Yeah.
And Julio Jones Cam. That's a legendary rookie
Yeah.
class. And legendary owner Al Davis passes away at 82. You Raiders fan?
Not really, but I know who Al Davis was for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Like being from Canada, what do you think of the Raiders? Like, just do you remember Al Davis and like his persona?
A little bit, just because I looked into stuff like that, but I knew he was an interesting cat that did things his way, a certain way, and that's pretty much all I knew. But I didn't know he passed away at that year. Yeah, no.
You know that he's the only person to have been a head coach in the National Football League, a GM in the National Football League, the commissioner of the National Football League, and an owner in the National
No.
Football League. He's like
I
one of
didn't
the
even know.
founding fathers
Wow.
of the NFL. Sued the league. Like
As he's not that, but once a commissioner, then he sues the league.
yeah. No,
Wow.
that's why it's even
That
crazier.
just shows, yeah. That,
Hey,
yeah.
Brady's halfway there.
Brady's halfway there.
Yeah.
What was life like for Stoll in 2012?
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun?
We had a good team. We had a good group of guys.
How old are you right
young
now?
group of guys. I'm 42.
So in 2012, were you
What was I?
young Stoll?
29?
So you're in the Heat.
29. Actually, I just turned 29 when we won, but at end of June, I turned 30. So I had the cup my 30th birthday.
Cup on your 30s.
It was
I saw
cool.
that video where
Yeah.
you took it back home, had the parade.
Oh, that was in the summer. Yeah. Yeah. But I had it here, which was a good thing good thing and about like you win the cup, it's in June, right? So not many guys live where they play. They have summer homes or wherever they're from. So a lot of guys leave pretty quick after the parties, after the parade and stuff. Guys are gone. There's only 2 or 3 of us that were here, and I lived here. So I told the cup guys that, hey, whenever there's a night, it's quiet because it goes all over the city and they take it everywhere. So when it's quiet, let me know and bring it over. So it was available on June 24th, my 30th birthday. So I threw a party in Manhattan Beach and then at my house, and that was awesome.
Phil hooked it up.
It was cool.
Shout out text to Phil.
Phil, yeah, Pritchard, yeah.
We're now friends. He was on our show.
Yeah, he came on.
Phil's great.
He brought
Hey,
the
Phil,
cup.
He brought the cup.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Sir Stanley was here.
We had Ray Bork on. He did the Avalanche championship.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, with the cup. Awesome.
That's what a story that is.
Ray Borg.
Jesus.
What a gem.
They were down 3-2 in that series too.
Yeah.
They had to come back.
So who were your favorite teams as a kid?
As a kid, Philadelphia Flyers, because growing up, our minor hockey colors were white, orange, and black. And my dad grew up with Brian Propp. He was a really good player. Played for Philly. Played for Minnesota North Stars. Never won a cup, but yeah, we kind of followed him around. So it was Philly, and then it was Minnesota North Stars when he went there. That was about it.
Minnesota.
This Kings team had that Flyers kind of connective tissue with Jeff
Yeah.
Carter and Mike Richards.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a big trade that happened, and not a risky trade, but we gave up a lot and we got a lot back. But like I said, sometimes that doesn't work,
Yeah.
but it did.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into this game. I want to
do
hear
it.
what Stoley has.
So this Devils squad went 48, 28, and 6. They were led by Peter DeBoer, GM Lou Lamoriello, legend. They finished fourth in the Atlantic, made their first Stanley Cup appearance since the 2002-2003 season. They put up 216 goals, led up 205. This is a good shutout team as well, with franchise 12 shutout wins. Martin Brodeur, obviously, there. Some other names, Ilya Kovalchuk, Patrick Elias, Zach Parise, Adam Henrique.
Yeah, I remember.
Peter
Yeah.
Sikora.
When you're looking at that, what are you thinking about?
I'm just thinking about all the players, and you play against them, and you think about plays like Ilya Kovalchuk. I'm just thinking right now because he just pounded one-timers all the time in the power play, and I penalty killed, and I was always out on his side blocking his shot. That's what I remember, and the pain that it went through. But Parise, Elias taking faceoffs against him, and then Brodeur, I know a couple big saves that he had against me in the finals. That's what I remember when I see his name.
What made him so good, Brodeur? Because he was a monster.
Anticipation, his reads, he was very athletic, so he never gave up on plays. And if you think you maybe got it, you don't.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you bear down, put it in the back of the net, put it through the net, because he's pretty good chance that his second, third efforts are what made him so great. He makes crazy acrobatic saves because of his compete and his work ethic. And
It's probably also like they have a good vision of the game of like, if there's something over here, they probably see that guy. They know that the guy is there, and they,
or if I'm sure, his read and react, right, and vision. But if you know a guy's a lefty over there and the puck's over here, like, you got to read and know that he's a one-timer.
One-timer.
So if that's the case,
Ready.
if he's not a one-timer, then maybe you have a little bit more time. But if he is, he should one-time it if it's a good pass. And
Can
those
you
goalies
one-time
like
it?
that know that. I can.
Can
I
you?
used to play the point in the power play, so I was the one-timer guy.
How do you like doing that as an offensive player?
Love it.
Yeah.
Because if you're one of the threats, or you're one of the first options, first, second option or whatever, your job is to pound it, and you hope it's a good pass, and you just, one-timers are hard. And again, as development coaches and fundamentals, we teach shooting and we teach one-timers, and we tell guys, if it's a good pass and you're on your one-timer side, shoot it. Goalies are so good now. Like, if you stop it, stick handle, goalie's there.
Yeah.
You see how big the goalies are. You watch hockey games, these goalies are 6'5" now, and their equipment is huge. You don't see much net. So if you're on that one-timer side, shoot it. A lot of the good players now, like Kucherov in Tampa, Matthews, Draisaitl, even 5-on-5, not just power play, but 5-on-5, they try to get to their one-timer side. And then they know it's a better opportunity to score.
Because of the deflections and
But the goalie, and you don't have to hit a perfect shot.
Yeah.
Right? You get this far inside the post, whatever. The goalie comes across, it goes through him because he can't get set. So all those things.
How many one-timers do you probably practice that all day? You just have a coach just sitting there, and you're just,
Yeah. A lot of, if you know that's your on the power play. Yeah, I took one-timers a lot after practice. You just, you got to know where know where that puck is when it's coming to you. And if it's, a little bit off my front foot, I know that I could get it up easier. And if your goalie's coming across, you got to probably get it up a little bit, to score. But a lot of times too, just hitting the net.
See these guys. See that's all like golf shit. That's why you guys are all good at golf. Getting it through and fucking timing it up. Is that why you guys are good at golf?
Maybe like hand-eye, hips, and like baseball players are good at golf too, right? Because of their
Baseball.
maybe something like that.
Hitting things.
Hips.
Hitting
Hips.
things, yeah.
Transfer.
You hit the ball
energy.
far. Every hockey player probably can, but it's how it is.
But you guys got good
There,
hands. You know how
there.
to square shit up. It's the hand stuff.
Yeah, true.
Now, do you have any beef with any of these guys?
No.
Everyone likes to talk good beef.
Let's see here. Not really,
This isn't that much of a dirtbag team.
No, they weren't really
Yeah.
annoying. They were just defensive. Like you see there, goals against, they were 8th. They were just, they would win games. They're kind of like us, actually. They would win games 2-1, 3-2. They had Brodeur. We had Quick. We had probably some more, no. Thinking high-end guys. Like, we had Carter, Richards, Kopitar. They got Kovalchuk, Elias, Parise. So, yeah.
Let's check it out. Let's see
do
the
it,
LA
yeah.
Kings.
Where are we going to? Oh, here we go.
Guy.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. 3 coaches that year.
So the Kings team went 40, 27, and 15. Started a bit slow, 13, 12, and 4. And on December 4th, they decided to make a coaching change. They let Terry Murray go and brought in Daryl Sutter. They finished 8th in the Western Conference. The offense struggled, getting shut out 10 times, most of any team that year. But defensively, they were solid, and goalkeeper Jonathan Quick was unreal. They got hot at the right time, and we'll get into that in the lead-up. Some big names you mentioned, Enzi Kopitar, who's having his final season this year. Incredible career. Dustin Brown, captain, Drew Doughty, Jarret Stoll, Jonathan Quick.
We were just got into the playoffs. You see that 8th. So that's why the coaching change happened. I remember we were kind of cool story. We were flying to Boston and Terry Murray was our coach, and we were flying to Boston, and we get to the hotel, we check in, we all go all over, some guys went to a movie. I remember we went to a bar on, what's the main street there, the nice street?
Newberry. You went to Daisy Buchanan's.
Yeah.
Probably.
So there you go. Shout out, eh? Shout
It's not there anymore. RIP, RIP.
Oh, your buddy the owner or something?
Nah. Yeah.
And we got there, we were having lunch and a couple of beers, and then we all get a text, everybody. Back to the hotel, team meeting, those
Did you guys
meeting
know?
rooms, Cascade, room B or some shit. We all had to go. And then
so when you get that text,
we kind of thought maybe is this it? But we just flew all the way across country. With them? Are they going to do that? So we go to this meeting room, and our GM comes in there and just rips us. It's our fault, right? We're the way we played. We didn't play good, and our coach lost his job. So that sucked for sure. We felt bad. We felt responsible, and so they fired Terry Murray, and John Stevens took over that road trip, because we were on a road trip just starting it, right, for a couple weeks. And so John took over. Dean Lombardi was our GM. He had a relationship with Daryl Sutter in San Jose. And so he called Daryl on the farm in Viking, Alberta. Daryl was on the farm, probably on the tractor. And give me a couple days. And he got back. He just said, but I need 2 weeks. He needed 2 weeks on the farm to finish some stuff up. And
wow.
And then he joined the team. And
how was that? How is that going? Now, do you guys?
We knew what type of coach Daryl was. He was a hard ass. That was his reputation. There was no bullshit, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's black and white with him. And when he came in, it just it changed. I don't know. Everyone, you work harder. You want to impress the coach. You want to get ice time. And he was a guy that if you didn't play, you weren't playing well, you didn't play. Yeah. And there's one funny story with him, but all those guys on the list, Kopitar, Williams, Brown, Carter, they were having a tough game one game. And for me, I wasn't a top line guy. So I was just like penalty killer, checker. And so they were having a terrible game. And on the bench, he put them all to the edge of the bench. He goes, get over there. Millionaires row. Get over there. Called them, he set up a little on the side called Millionaires Row. And so the 3 or 4 of them got benched for the rest of the game. So I was happy. I played a lot.
Yeah.
So there's no pissing around with him.
Now, man, that's crazy to have 3 different coaches.
But that was my favorite coach now, because, not just because we won, but he put everybody in roles that he felt would give the team the best chance to win. And you know what it's like to have roles and everybody accept them.
Yeah.
Some people won't, and then that's a problem, but we all did.
So it's fairly unusual. Jules and I were talking earlier. It's fairly unusual for other sports to move on from a coach mid-season and then have success that season. Mm-hmm. However, in hockey, it's not that unusual. It happened here. It happened with the Penguins twice. What is it about hockey that, a coaching change can lead to, success where you can win a championship in the same year?
Yeah, just a different voice, a different mindset, attitude. Everybody feels a little bit differently. Like I said, trying to impress. And he came in day one, he met with all of us. He goes, hey, this is your role. I want you to play it. I want you to, the matchup, and that was the playoffs too. He was so prepared. Matchups. He goes, you got to beat him this series, not just one game. You might have to beat him 7 games in a row. You got to beat him. You got to beat him. That was it. That was our job. And everybody tried to do it and do it well. And very good motivator. You did not want to let him down. He was a good coach.
Who was the team jokester on this team?
Drew Doughty, he's always joking around. He's not serious that often, but that's what makes him so great. Matt Green, awesome guy. I got traded with him from Edmonton to LA, so we still work together in player development. So dry sense of humor, just hilarious. Who else we got on here? Mitchie. Dewey.
Who's the team asshole?
Nobody.
No assholes? There's the asshole that people.
That's why we won.
But you got to have an asshole that keeps everyone accountable.
Okay.
Like,
Different way to put it.
who's the serious guy? Any serious guy?
Probably like, Kobe was pretty serious. Jeff Carter was a pretty serious guy. Brownie was a quiet leader, our captain. He did his job on the ice and wasn't a rah-rah guy in the locker room. We had plenty of those, but that's probably why he wasn't. But
Yeah. Who was the rah-rah guy?
it was probably like Greener. I wasn't quiet. Brad Richardson, Drew Doughty, Pens. Yeah, that's a great. I'm just thinking of all the names we had now. Colin Fraser, he was a great, fourth line guy, but rah guy, kept everyone on their toes. Yeah.
Now, you said something right there when you got traded to LA from Edmonton. What was that like when you're a Canadian kid?
Mm-hmm.
You're playing in Edmonton, and then you get traded to La La Land. You're going to the Kings. You're going to LA. You're going to the entertainment capital of the world.
It was bittersweet for me because I was the closest place I could have played from where I grew up was Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
So I had extra season tickets. I had buddies come all the time. My family came a lot. So I had fun. And we had 2 years before, we had just almost won the Stanley Cup. We lost Game 7 to Carolina. So we had a good team. And I had a tough year that year. I didn't have a very good year. And I didn't expect it, actually. But I lived here in the summers. I trained here. And so I was already here.
Oh, so you were here.
And then I got the phone call, and Kevin Lowe was the GM in Edmonton. He's like, "Where are you right now?" And I said, "I'm in LA." He goes, "Okay, well, you can stay there." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, I just traded you and another one of your teammates to LA." And he couldn't tell me who because he couldn't get a hold of Greener. Greener was flying, and he couldn't get a hold of him yet. And then I found out it was me and Greener coming this way. So a little bittersweet, but I know you get traded somewhere and that team wants you, and basically they want you. So,
man,
yeah,
bringing Jeff Carter in at the trade deadline, that was probably
huge because we struggled to score. Goals for, we were 194. We were always like a team that struggled to score, but we were really good defensively. Always like kind of tops in the league. So that's why I said like we win games 2-1, 3-2. So we needed him. He was a goal scorer and perfect addition. He added so much, offensively to our team that helped us win.
How great are his hands when you see it in action day to day?
Good hands, really good hands, but better shot, accuracy, got it off quick. Like I said, he wouldn't get it. Stick handle. That's something we teach in player development. Like the game is too fast now.
Yeah.
You can't get it, dust it off, and then shoot it. It's very rarely scored. He was so good at boom, on and off his stick, accurate, hard. Yeah.
Wow. Now, what's up with this pancakes that Dustin Penner used to make? He gets hurt tearing his oblique, eating a pancake. What's the story behind this?
He loved pancakes, and he loved junk food in general. He'd be on the plane. He'd have those little Swedish fish and the what's the ones with the sugar on them and the
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. He would have them all over his chest, and it was a disaster. It was
so
a mess,
he got hurt eating a pancake?
I don't exactly know the story. So yeah, maybe take this out because
This is what he said. He said, "I woke up fine, sat down to eat, and locked right up. It never happened to me before. I couldn't stand up. I was probably at the third stage of evolution. My wife helped me get dressed, and then I drove to the rink here. And that's it." What was the locker room's reaction to hearing that?
Yeah, it was kind of he didn't say anything about the pancake. I
think he was sitting down to eat pancakes, and his back seized up.
Yeah, I guess so.
But delicious pancakes, quote.
Yeah, he was a guy that
I'm sure if he were to talk to Tom and Alex, the reason why he got tight back was because the lack of hydration because of all the sugar intake.
He slipped and fell making a protein shake or something.
Let's jump into this game.
So yeah, we beat Vancouver in the first round.
The 1 seed.
They were one. They'd won the President's Trophy as the best regular season team.
Sharks did that.
Then we played St. Louis. So we beat the 1 seed, we beat the 2 seed, we beat the 3 seed. And then
you were the last seed.
And we were the last seed. So, and this was one thing too, like we just got into the playoffs. So like as you know too, if you're peaking at the right time,
Giants 07.
yeah, and all of our games leading up to the playoffs were the playoffs. And Vancouver, they'd won the President's Trophy, so they rested some guys. You're kind of you're not playing your whole lineup, right?
Rest versus rust.
Yes. In game one of the playoffs, so we were up 3-0 against them in the series, and they made it 3-1, and then we won 4-1. In the next round, we swept St. Louis, which was a hard series. It wasn't a sweep, but we swept them. Then the third round, we beat Phoenix, but Phoenix knocked off Chicago. That was huge. We saw that happen. We were like, "Oh, okay." And then Phoenix knocks off Nashville. So we got Phoenix in the conference final, and they were a good team. They were third seed, but we would have rather played them than the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Right?
That was when Mike Smith was kind of going
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Mike Smith, and they had a good team, Shane Doan. So we almost had the record in the playoffs. So we were
Record for what?
Well, so we 4 games to 1, 4-0. So we're 8-1 there, and then we're 12-2. Then we go up 3-0 against Jersey. So we're 15-2 is our record, and we needed to win one more game. And we lost 2 in a row, so then we finished 16-4. So we would have had the record. So 15-2 with the chance to win one more. Like that's how good.
Insane.
That's how good we were. We got 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 in the first 3 rounds. So adversity, yes, there's a lot of adversity, but a lot less adversity when you're up 3-0 in a series, right?
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Is it tough to lose that potential to sweep game at home?
Yeah, for
That
sure.
game 4, like
The
that
game-
one stings.
Yeah. We had a chance to sweep Jersey at home to win the cup, and I remember everyone has their pregame nap in the hotel, and like you do, and me and my roommate Brad Richardson, we didn't sleep a second. We were actually listening to Avicii in the hotel room. Because we stayed during the playoffs, we stayed across the street at the Ritz for playoff.
Sure.
Our coach Daryl he wanted us downtown the night before playoff games, so we slept there. We had our pregame skate at Staples Center at the time. So yeah, we all stayed there and then walked across, and yeah, we didn't sleep. We were so excited. We're like talking about what we're gonna do with it, where we're gonna party, where we're gonna go tonight after we win, where we're gonna, at home, taking the cup home. And we shouldn't have been talking about this stuff, but how do you not? And yeah, it was close. We tied it up in the third. It was 1-1, I think, and they won right there.
3-1. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, 3-1 they won, yeah.
Yep.
Kai guy.
And then you lose again. You go to New Jersey
Mm-hmm.
and drop another one. So now it's 3-2 going into this game. That's starting to get like a little bit, right? Because then if you drop game 6, anything can happen in game 7.
Yeah, you go back to Jersey all across country for game 7. Yeah, so heat was on us here in game 6 now to try to close this out at home, right? You know how it is. You don't want to go into.
I don't though, because we don't play series.
True.
It's completely. It's like
Yeah,
quarters.
you're
for us.
going to game 7 every time, and
It's the quarters break. The quarters like a game.
true.
How is the energy different when the cup is in the building for a game?
Yeah, it definitely, the crowd, you can feel the buzz. For us, it's more nervous a little bit. If you're not nervous, you're probably lying. But yeah, it's just that excitement. You want to play well and not be the reason you lose, but be the reason why you win and make a big play.
So did you guys throw the Avicii on after the super duper power play that you guys scored 3 goals on?
I tell you what, we probably listened
What
to
do
it
they
in the
call
locker
that?
room.
I've
It's
never
a
even.
major-
So
it's a-
we
it's a
watched
major-
this.
5-minute
and
major?
what is it? The major?
A 5-minute major penalty, they call it.
Yeah. You guys scored the first one. We're watching the game. Like, all right, the power play's over, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It's super duper. I've never seen that.
Super duper power play, 5 minutes. You can call it that if you want.
It's
fine.
super duper.
So Steve Bernier was ejected for a hit on
Yeah.
Rob Scuderi, and you guys made him pay for it. I was telling Jules how rare it is to see a major penalty in playoffs, Stanley Cup Finals, and then to see a team actually execute at that level to score 3 goals.
3.
So score 3 on it, yeah, it very rarely happens. You get 1, maybe you should get 1. 5-minute straight power play, but 2 is tough. 3 is crazy tough.
Now, what makes you guys think? Why were you in the zone to get? Like, you guys were just focused at this point. Well, what was it?
Yeah, we had one of those games where we were playing well, 15-2, and we lose 2, but we were back. Our fans were jacked once this 3-0 was up here, and that was one too. Like in 14, it was a totally different playoffs. We were We were down 3-0. We were down a bunch in the series, and we won the cup in double overtime at home. Here, we won it 6-1. So it's 3-0 after the first. We're in the locker room. We're like, oh, geez, we're up 3-0. Like, okay, let's keep going. Like, teams can come back from 3-0. But then Karts' goal at the start of the second period made it 4-0. And we're like, okay, it's pretty good. Fans are going crazy because they're pretty sure we're going to win. It's 4-1. And then we got, the empty netter to make it 5-1. I remember I was on the ice, and Trevor Lewis, that was it. And there, we were already probably going to win, right? Probably we're up 4-1, but that 5-1 goal, that set it off, and for us on the bench. And Daryl was that hard ass coach that he wanted us to play right to the whistle. So it was 5-1. And then Matt Green scored again. So it's 6-1. And kind of a cool story. Like, none of us wanted to go on the ice and play the game. We wanted to stay on the bench because the party was on the bench, and it's 6-1, 5-1, 6-1, and we're winning. And it's like, it was the last, like, at least 5 minutes of the third period. My shift's never been so short. I was like 20 seconds on the ice. I changed.
Yeah.
Daryl's yelling at us all, like, keep playing the fucking game, like, it's not over yet. And we're like, it's over, we're winning. But that was him. And then, like, our reunions afterwards, we had our 14 reunion last year and our 12, and then we talk about that, and he laughs and he goes, what do you want me to do? You know how I am. And it's great. It's fun.
That's something that was so cool rewatching this game, was that it was decided with like 5 minutes left, and like being like not only decided with that much time left, but also being in the home arena and just feeling that energy and like being able to like kind of celebrate while it's happening has got to be such a cool experience, because very rarely does that happen in the NHL. A lot of games, Stanley Cups are won on the road, and they're won at the last second.
They're won by a goal or two, and then or an overtime like we did in 14. But we didn't want there to be any whistles. We're like, the refs didn't put the whistle away. Let's keep it going here.
Oh my God.
So
I've never been like that. I've always been like in heart palpitation.
Your Super Bowl wins,
Super
though.
Bowls.
What was the scores? Like, obviously the
28-3 we're down.
23, that was like
but we were down
overtime.
10 points to Seattle in 14.
That's right.
You got that little bit of the kneel down after the interception. You got a couple minutes for the Seahawks where
we
you
had
won.
that, but then in
was there one
Los
of them
Angeles when we beat LA Rams,
Yeah.
we won by 10.
that was
but
10-3,
he kicked that
right?
field
Or no?
goal.
Was it 13-3?
It was 13-3.
13-3?
Something
When
like
Steve
that.
kicked that field goal.
When
with
Steve
like a
kicked the
couple
field
minutes
goal,
left,
that's
it
when
was
we
like,
kind of felt.
okay.
So there
But
was
still, it's
yeah, still you don't
you never know.
There wasn't like a blowout where you guys were like, "Hey, we're
No,
winning." It's
not
done.
like
there's
this.
not like this. Yeah.
You guys had to like you had to like play the don't let the complacency card kick in
yeah.
card. That you can't play. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then 2014 was complete opposite. Like I said, we're down. Instead of being up 3-0 in every series here, we started off down 3-0 to San Jose. Then we were down 3-2 to Anaheim.
Yeah.
Then we were down 2-0 in Game 7 to Chicago. And it just,
I'm curious. How long is the break in between periods?
probably 20.
So what do you guys do do you guys take your pads off?
I always took my shoulder pads, elbow pads off. A lot of guys do that or untie their skates.
Are you guys sweaty?
Oh yeah.
Like is your
Oh, yeah.
jersey sweaty? Do you get a dry jersey? Do they dry them or something?
No, not the jerseys. Some guys maybe after the second will put a different undershirt on.
Yeah.
Some guys do from that I played with, but not really many guys get fully undressed. That's a little much, I think.
Yeah.
Swap gloves.
Because at a halftime, no one. It's rarely at our halftime guys take off shoulder pads.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's so hard to
but
put
it's
them back
easy, isn't
on,
it?
huh?
Well, you got trainers that throw. No,
But the jerseys are so tight.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking task to put them. It takes energy, a lot.
Do you guys change? How often do you change shoes, cleats?
You don't take them off
You don't take them off.
unless you change in game from molded to studded, which is for the grass
Because of the field. Yeah.
Because of the field.
So I had new pair of skates every month.
Gloves,
once a
though.
month. Oh, gloves you change?
I would change gloves. I would change gloves a lot. I like stickies.
Yeah, which I found were very, very good when I was catching for you guys and stuff. What?
But you said,
gloves.
You said skates.
Skates. Once a month I would like new skates, and so when we won these years, like I put a lot of skates for the year, but I just liked them. Like once they started bending and giving, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I wanted them hard, and didn't want them to give. So yeah, that gloves. We have glove dryers next to the bench. I always like my gloves
Dry.
not soggy and wet and stuff. So 10 minute, every 10 minute, every TV timeout, we'd throw them to the trainer and he would dry them. Get my other ones. But how often will you change gloves in a game? Just twice?
It depended. If I started out hot with maybe a 4 or 5 catch drive,
Yeah.
I'm keeping those bad boys on.
But weather though, right? If it's a hot, humid, no?
And then at halftime, if it was really hot, I would sweat through my gloves.
Yeah.
So like in Miami a lot, I'd wear a new glove in the second half
Yeah.
because it gets so hot.
I thought I would.
It would slide on me.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I like my
no.
shit tight. Like
Yeah.
I wore my cleats tight.
Again, you don't want give if you're like, I don't
Yeah.
know, I would think. But I would think you would change the gloves more often.
Nah, and then in the rain games, you'd wear a leather glove, so you really didn't have that much grip with them.
Okay.
So you just kept those ones on, and you would feel it out.
Yeah. I found that you guys with such good hands, like when I was catching for Tom and with you guys, like I would always catch with my body.
Yeah.
But then 2 days later, and I've showed Tom pictures and stuff, my bruises everywhere from here, even here, and then all the way down my arm, because I didn't want to let him down and drop a ball.
Yeah.
And then he's probably like, I don't know. I could just mentally, that wouldn't be good. I know if I'm throwing to you and you dropping balls, I'd be like, come on, dude. Like, you're out here for me to catch them.
Yeah.
So that was how I thought. And
That's why you're champion.
I was beat up, man.
Now, take us to the LA fan. Okay. What's the LA King fan like? Like the fans out here? Because
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of fans out here
yeah.
that love the Kings.
Very loyal, very passionate. They love hockey. They love hockey. They love the Dodgers, the Lakers, the Clippers. You gotta win. You got to be a good team, right? Everybody wants a good team to go watch. No, we got good fans. We had in this around these years, we had a sellout record. It was like almost 200 games in a row sellouts.
Is Will Ferrell as big as a fan as he says he is?
Yeah,
Fucking sick of that shit.
yeah, he is.
Snoop Dogg too, yeah.
Snoop.
Yeah, yeah. It annoys me though if they go to another game for something and they wear another team's jersey. I'm like,
Come on,
come
Will.
on.
Although, as a Penguins fan, Snoop Dogg in the 90s, Penguins,
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh, down
Yeah.
the thing, in Gin and Juice. Come on.
Because we went to the fire,
Can't beat that.
the LA Fire on Ice. What was it?
Yeah.
I saw Will Ferrell there. Is
that's right,
LA
yeah.
Fire on Ice?
No. It was a charitable evening for the fires in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it had a name.
Yeah, it did have a name. Yeah.
LA
Thank you,
Fire.
thank you for coming, by the way.
That was awesome.
Classy move.
My daughter loved it. We got
Yeah,
to
we're on
skate.
the ice, right? We had Mac out there, and you had your daughter out there.
I mean, I was so impressed with all like you guys and your kids. You watch the kids of the pros.
Yeah.
You see
Kopitar's kids are insane.
Oh, they fly.
Well, you see the little boys.
Jakob, he's like,
They all got the little crazy haircuts and they're flying around being little assholes. And then the girls are all like doing like ballerina
Yeah.
shit. They're all on the ice. It was so fun.
Andre and Enos, Jakob, their son, a really good hockey player. And then Nasia, the daughter, she's a really good figure skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, like unreal.
And then your little boy was like not even, I think, 13 months at the time.
He was 14.
14 months at the time. He was freaking skating.
I was dragging him around. Yeah, he's got little skates. Yeah, Bauer hooked him up with skates. Yeah,
He looks like Matt Leinart out there.
Matt Leinart was playing
yeah,
too.
he was out there. Yeah,
He
He
played.
He played in the game.
Yeah.
he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty ballsy.
Baby
So did
giraffes.
Bieber.
He was a little rough out there, but he
Bieber's
played.
got some game.
Give him a game's played.
I mean, to get on the ice, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. I don't even
You
know.
did. You were out there. I think we had a pick. I think
We had a
you and your
pick.
daughter and
Yeah.
Mac and I. Yeah.
It was awesome. That was a fun day. Take us inside this locker room after the win.
Well,
Avicii's blaring.
Yeah.
Before that,
Yeah.
let's stay on the ice real quick. You're up 6-1, clock's going down to 0.
Yeah.
Take us through that moment, winning your first Stanley Cup, the energy, all that jazz. Let's hear that.
It was cool, like not only being on the bench and like hugging and celebrating, and like you're not really even watching the games going on out there. You know, you're not really watching the game. I remember that, and you look around in the crowd too. You see fans, and so many fans have come up to me, and they're season ticket holders from 1967 when they came in and at the Forum, and they never seen the team win first championship. So you hear stories like that, and you see how emotional fans are, and you know, they're passionate. They
love
care
it.
about their teams, and so like I said, we have great fans. So I remember looking around the crowd and just seeing how people were reacting too.
Who's the first person you thought of?
I knew where my family were sitting. So I kind of looked up there and, they're all, hugging, and my mom was emotional, and yeah, my sister and my nephew and my buddies were up there too. And so it was cool after the, like on the ice after, like your whole family comes on the ice, right? And I made sure my buddies got their passes to come on the ice with me. And
that had to be, I mean, that's got to be surreal. The Canadian, like all your boys and your mom, like I saw the story where your mom's like watching the games, your grandma's watching, you got grandma garden and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like people up in Canada love this stuff. And like all your family must have been so proud.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's great. It's, you celebrate with your guys, your team on the ice, and you hoist the Stanley Cup, and you take the team picture on the ice and all that. And then you skate away from the team picture and you look over and it's your family, and everybody's family's on the ice. It takes them a while to get down there, right? And get organized. So while we're celebrating with the team and our coaches and trainers, then all of a sudden you see your family, and that's the second part of it, right? And then you get pictures with your family and my buddies who I played minor hockey with since I was 6 years old. And, we did it, that's awesome, man. They wanted to be there to see me win, and it's special. It was a great feeling.
And then to finally hoist the trophy.
Yeah. 35 pounds, I think. Heavy 35 pounds, actually.
Heavy. Awkward.
Yeah, just you're tired and you're exhausted, and
Simone Gagne almost ate shit.
he almost he toe picked a little bit. Yeah. That'd have been, well, his cup's been through some stuff. It's been dented, and
Oh yeah.
Did you touch? You didn't touch it.
Oh, I touched it.
You touched it? No, never gonna win.
yeah, you're never gonna play hockey, right?
I'm never playing. But
I never touched it. Yeah, it's kind of the thing. You just don't.
you never touched it.
You can do what you want. It's kind of a.
But you touched it after? You never touched. Yeah,
I never touched it until
you won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah. You don't really I knew it's like tin, and like it's cold, right? And especially when you drink out of it, when your lips just touch it, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's tin, it's. Sorry, that was a little deep.
No, I was just thinking of like the blunt rotation. If you're after the wrong person in front of you, it's like, ugh.
You don't give a shit about that. I did not even think about that.
I think they're on a different level.
They're not giving it a wipe before the next guy.
Here's a question: did you touch the Campbell Trophy with the Western
No,
Conference
no,
Final?
we never did.
You never did.
No.
Okay.
No.
You don't touch that?
No, our cat Dustin Brown, he just took the picture with it and then skate off. And
What's up with the superstitions? What other superstitions are there?
you always end up getting dressed kind of the same way, right? I tied up my left skate first, and not for any reason, just it's comfortable and you do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same with. No.
I mean, some guys, but I feel like every hockey guy has a little.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you guys got, what's the hockey slang? Like, a lot of, you put a Y at the end of something. What's a hockey slang? That guy's a beauty. That guy's a beauty.
Tire pumper from
Huh?
his.
You tire pumping over there, bro? You tire pumping over there?
Now these guys there's a lot of different stuff. Bar down's one. You
Bar
go,
down.
top shelf, or you go 5-hole, or you go. Now these kids are just signed a sick Connie contract.
Getting to Connie this year, dog.
Sick Connie. There's a lot out there that I'm like, what? What does that mean?
All right. Let's grade this game. Let's get into it.
Well, let's do the aftermath first. LA would win their first Stanley Cup in franchise history.
That's crazy.
Jonathan Quick, as we mentioned, won the Conn Smythe. LA went 16-4, like you mentioned, on this playoff run. Unbelievable run. This would be Martin Broddeur's last playoff game. And then in 2014, LA would win their second Stanley Cup. And then something I want to just say, too,
Dynasty.
because the goaltending this whole playoffs was incredible between Martin Brodeur and Jonathan Quick. Brodeur had 2.12 goals against average, a 917 save percentage, and a 14-9 record. And then Quick had a 1.41 goals against average and a save percentage of 946 with 3 shutouts.
946.
That's
insane.
Yeah, and to be first seed, second seed, third seed.
Yeah.
That's a hell
That's
of a
big boy. That's big boy. That's Hall of Fame stuff.
That far right picture, that was at Beecher's Madhouse the one night. You see Big Bird in the background?
Beecher's Madhouse.
And then Elmo on the top left, yeah.
So you guys, I mean, getting to party in LA.
See? My son now, Mac loves I should show him this picture later. He's only 18 months. So
All right, let's grade this game. The name of this game. These are some names that we came up with. If you have a name that you want to call it, let us know what it is. But we came up with the Game 6. The first one's the sweetest. This one's for John. Quick. The Stanley on the Sunset Strip game. Or anything that
I
you
wouldn't
think
say
of.
Sunset Strip because, geez, I love Game 6. I like that.
Game 6?
The first one.
Let's go with Game 6.
I like Game 6.
Game 6. Score the game. Is this the greatest game of all time? Let's score it. Decimals encouraged, Stoley. The stakes of this Game 6 match between you and these freaking
Stakes?
Devils.
What do you mean, stake what?
The stakes.
So a Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals, you can't get higher
Yeah,
stakes than
yeah.
that.
10 being the
Right.
highest stakes
Okay,
of all
okay.
time.
But like we've done like preseason games,
Well,
stakes are nothing.
these stakes were fairly high because we don't want to lose and go back to Jersey for Game 7.
That's tough.
It's not an elimination game
not
for you guys,
elimination,
though.
no. But if we're saying out of 10, I would say 8.
That's an integrity type score.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with the 7.9.
Yeah.
Jack had a 9.1. I had an
Oh
8.7.
wow, this is like Price is Right deal.
Yeah, Price is Right. The Price is Right, bitch. Let's
Price
go.
is
Star
wrong,
power of this
bitch.
game. The
Star
star
power.
power of this game. 0 to 10 decimals encouraged, Stoley.
Star power and players, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you were in LA. Will Ferrell was at the fucking game. I saw
Staples
Snoop
Center.
Dogg in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay,
Everyone.
We got to go. We got to go 9.5. I think it's tough to get. I think
9.5.
it's tough
A
to
lot,
get
of,
to a
lot of
10.
Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers in this matchup.
I'm going to go with a 8.8. I still don't think all the Hollywood people that
No.
come to the games are fans of the Kings. I think it's just political.
Jack had a 7.1. I had an 8.2.
Okay.
The gameplay of the game, 6-1 beatdown. 6-1 beatdown. The gameplay, like you understand that, is close.
It's 10.
What are the
Game-winning goals in the first period is
10.
not great for gameplay. 10?
10? For me, I'm going to go with a 7.1. Look,
Jack had 4.1. I had a 6.1. You can do your perspective. From a
Yeah.
King's perspective, that is a 10 all
No,
the way
it's
through.
I see your guys' reasoning.
and then the name of the game, the Game 6 game.
It's where this game stands in the Parthenon of sports, too. Like the cultural impact of this game. Right? So you talk about like 28 to 3 is one of those games
Yeah,
that
well, in
people
LA,
think about.
it's in the hockey world. It's probably not.
Miracle
let
on
us-
Ice is a
don't let
10.
us
Yeah,
persuade
that's-
you.
I'd say
This is your
I'll
score,
say it's
Stoley.
probably an 8.
I like that.
Yeah.
We'll go with 7.5.
You're a point guy, eh?
Jack had a 3.0. I had a 6.9.
Did you not hear?
Shout out
Decimals
Gronk.
encouraged, bubs.
Yeah.
They're encouraged.
Yeah, I can't read red.
I can't read it all.
Okay, so it is a 7.54.
What does that land on our
So
list?
that
Oh.
puts us at
Wow, look at you guys.
7.54. Okay, it's our new 75th game, just ahead of. This is I'm embarrassed to say this. Just ahead of the 2019 Week 13 Saints versus Falcons game, and just behind the 2002
What was that Saints
Western-
Falcons game?
We did it with Cam Jordan, where he like sacked Matt Ryan a bunch.
See,
Okay.
we got,
And just behind the 2002 Western Conference Finals, Game 5, Lakers versus
This
Kings.
is great.
Um,
Game
This is
7,
not a good
Chicago
space for
Kings
this.
would have been pretty high.
would have been. Let's see our top hockey.
we've got some notorious hockey haters in the scoring.
Where's our top
Seattle.
hockey hater or our top
Miracle on
hockey-
Ice is 4th.
fourth all time Miracle on Ice?
We did it with,
Fourth Game 7. That's
that's what we did with Ray Borg.
Ray
Yeah.
Bork, yeah.
Miracle on Ice is 5th.
Miracle on Ice, yes. Cubs Indians.
Four Nations square off. That was.
Yeah, that was good.
That one's way too high.
I think
That
that's
one's
high
way
though
too
because it
high.
was recency bias to the grader who was here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Wayne, he's great. Oh, beauty.
We also did the Bruins Canucks Stanley Cup Game 7 the year before, also way
Yeah.
too low.
Way too low.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's cool. Great list. Wow.
We got a list. Jarrett, we miss anything from this game?
We got to talk about some Stanley Cup celebration, right?
Yeah, there's too many people in the locker room after.
Too many people in the locker room.
Too many
Randoms.
Too many randoms.
Too many randoms.
Too many,
People sneaking in.
too many
Because then you
pigeons.
can't do what you really want to do.
Too many pigeons. 2014 was a lot different.
You guys kept it close?
Close the door. These are who we want in there. Yeah, it was just like, I don't know. There was a couple of people had their like friends in there, and there were girls in there. Like not a lot, but there was just I don't know. It wasn't.
Should be for the boys.
Yeah, we were looking around. We're just like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Whatever. And it is what it is. You just let it slide because you're whatever celebrating. But the second one, 14, yeah, we closed it off pretty good. It was just players, trainers, coaches, and I found like the second one, I was just sitting back. For the guys that have won now twice, I remember just sitting back and watching. First one, you're doing your thing and you're going crazy. Second time and we won both at home, which was cool. So felt so deja vu because it was 2 within the 3 years. I remember just sitting around, just watching, especially watching the guys that had won their first. And you're like watching how he's reacting. And there was 5 or 6 of us just sitting there and we're just like quiet, not even really saying much, right?
Yeah.
So I remember that. I remember that really well. And I have a cool picture of there's 4 of us in the locker room. Somebody took it of us doing exactly that.
Yeah, I think like to double back off what you just said, piggyback. When you're there in the locker room after, ours were always kind of pretty much our team, trainers, coaches, and then there'd be a couple, but like it was pretty secluded.
Yeah, like families are on the field, but they're not going.
They're not going in there.
Yeah,
unless you're like Tom's kid or something. Tom, I think Brady's kid was in there, but no. But like that's the time for like I think for everyone to show the gratitude to the trainers.
Yeah,
because like there's 1,000 like go take pictures with all them and help their experience of the Super Bowl. I remember taking pictures with all the doctors and you take pictures with all your boys, all the younger guys that never like that's the time where you get to really spend it with the team that got you there.
And you never get that.
And you'll never be with that same group ever again.
No,
that's the last time you're with that group.
Yeah, in one room and with the ultimate goal of why we all started playing hockey.
And you didn't realize it your first one, but your second one you did. And that's how I felt like that too. It was like the second one. Yeah. You realize how hard it was to get there. And
yeah, I got chills just thinking about it because you're like, and right away we were like, hey, we're not doing that again. We're locking this place down. And there was some, like, I remember my sister and my nephew came in for like 2-3 minutes. We got a picture by my locker and then we kind of made sure everybody got out of there. But yeah, that was great. That's what I remember.
Best story from this year.
From 2012.
2012. Off the dome. Something that just popped in right there.
It's kind of an off the ice thing, but it was in second round because we were 15-2, right? So we had so much time in between series.
Yeah.
So the second round we swept St. Louis, and I remember we had before we were to play Arizona, Phoenix Coyotes, we had like 9 days or something. So like we were like going out in Hollywood, going out to the beach. We were like, we got maybe 2 days off, and then but still 9 days. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
And then you're also worried about rust and stuff. But I remember after that series, we were like, I think after game 4, after the win, we were, we had Sprinter bus outside, changing our clothes, and we're gone to Hollywood. Yeah. But we had a fun group. We were on the ice, off the ice. We were super tight. We all lived down at the beach together within 5 minutes of each other. We'd have our North End bar. That was be our kind of our local bar down in Hermosa Beach, and we'd all after games meet in the back alley, and it's a 2-beer walk and
a 2-beer walk.
Yeah,
I love it, man. Stoll, thanks for coming on, bro.
Love it.
You got anything to plug?
From this game?
No, for you.
For me? Oh,
yeah. Like, you promoting anything?
No, not really.
Watch the Kings. Go
watch the Kings.
Yeah.
Yes, watch the Kings on FanDuel Sports.
Watch the Kings on. Is it on FanDuel Sports?
FanDuel now, yeah.
You got a channel?
It's on Fox. It's on 692 DirecTV.
692.
FanDuel bought all the like regional sports
all the
networks.
regional,
Yeah, a lot
Fucking
of them.
FanDuel's.
Yeah.
But a lot of went to streaming, so FanDuel only has 7 NHL teams.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so whatever the game time is, if the game time's at 7, tune in at 6:30 because I do the pregame show with Patrick O'Neill. So yeah, whatever.
Pregame show?
Yeah, pregame show, intermissions, and then please stick around for the postgame show. 30 minutes. I know it's a long time, but.
No, you guys, you got to get all the data after the game.
Right, we have
from
fun. Me and Patrick.
From the experts.
Yeah, we have a good time. So, yeah, FanDuel Sports. Or else go to the freaking game, right?
Go to the game.
Crypto, go to the game. It's fun. If you've never been to a game
venue.
live, it's amazing.
It's a great stadium to go watch hockey. There's like the pageantry, but it's still like you can tell there's real hockey fans. There's a real good energy there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure.
Everyone go check out the LA Kings. Stoley, thanks for coming.
And
on,
I
bro.
guess if you want King's gear for your lady or your daughter or whatever, you got to Wear by EA. I got to plug the wife.
What's EA got going?
Or Wear clothing line.
Wear clothing line.
Yeah, it's all sports
For all girls.
Women's apparel. It's actually good stuff.
I gotta get Lily some gear from that for sure. Because
I'll tell Erin. Yeah, she'll hook her up.
1000%.
But you go to Target or Costco, whatever, like the merchandise aisle. I think it's terrible for women. For girls, they don't got much, but her stuff's good.
Yeah. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Wear.com.
Wear by EA.
Wear by EA.
On Fanatics. You can get all of it on Fanatics.
Wear by EA on Fanatics.
There you go.
Hold on, real quick. I totally forgot. I wanted to ask you, the harmonica ladies last year. What's your take?
I don't know. They booked them. They got them. It was kind of the weirdest thing. And all my buddies in Canada were like, what is going on? What are you guys doing? You usually get a little bit of a different feel, but they were great and we won. So
yeah, they were riding that juice.
The harmonica ladies.
Yeah, they were great. They got jerseys then made up. They had them all in a box, and it was kind of a thing.
Tough negotiators too. I heard it was a bit of a challenge to get them in.
Was it?
Yeah.
After that first match, then they're like, the price goes up.
Price goes up, baby.
Demand, right?
Hey, they're savvy. Awesome.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
That's great. Love it.
Hey, this is Julian Edelman. As a fellow dude, do you ever get that not so fresh feeling in your butt? That's because you're probably using the dry stuff to wipe. Wet, extra large, flushable dude wipes get what toilet paper leaves behind in your behind. You wouldn't clean the tail end of your truck with dry paper towels, so why would you wipe with dry toilet paper? Wetter just cleans better. With dude wipes, there are no more dingleberries, no more itch and irritation, just a deep, down the seam, confident clean. Plus, unlike baby wipes, dude wipes are extra big for adult hands. You're not a baby, so keep them on hand so you get nothing on your hands. And speaking of on hand, dude wipes come in different scents and pack sizes, including a single-use, on-the-go pack that you can take anywhere for that home field advantage. Stop being an a-hole to your b-hole. Drop the toilet paper. Available on Amazon and major retailers nationwide. Dude wipes, best clean, pants down. I've always prided myself on coming up big in the biggest games. Now, Sparks make sure I still get up for the big moments off the field, if you know what I mean. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a game-winning play. They dissolve under your tongue to work in 15 minutes on average. With Rose Sparks, guys can get harder, have more control in bed, and more satisfaction for their partner. Rose Sparks gives guys a boost to get harder and last longer, especially in big moments like these. Don't call an audible. Rise up to the occasion and unleash your inner MVP. Go long and play strong for up to 36 hours with Rose Sparks. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off your first order of Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/GWN to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/GWN for $15 off your first order. Stoley.
About old Stoley. It's always nice having a hockey guy.
They all are. They all are great. They're just like team guys.
Amen. Foxhole dudes.
Foxhole Dolds.
Good dude. Good dude.
Then Jack's here.
Hey, Daddy's back.
I bet you him and Aaron's kid's going to be a elite athlete.
Oh, my God. No chance. No choice but to be.
Because EA, I think, she played volleyball or something. I mean, she's tall and
She went to
hooped.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida, right?
Yeah.
Or they could be like
Gator.
the next generation like sports media person because Jarret does some sports media for the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, it's going to be
player.
a great-looking, athletic, talking kid.
Great hang.
Great hang.
Great hang.
Great
Camera
hang.
presence.
Yeah.
Man, little dude's going to be awesome.
Could rip a sideline hit in his sleep.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be crazy, bro.
So, what do we got today?
Let's do a little addition.
Oh,
The holidays are coming.
I got to bring it in. It's
Bring it
time
in.
for
Oh,
the.
yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, you didn't.
We
didn't
skipped
have
the
a
best
nice
part.
Segue today.
I know.
Sorry.
You know,
That kid will be chill.
a kid will be really chill.
Insanely chill.
So chill that it makes us make it time
But only when he's 20.
for the chill zone. Brought to you by Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN. Hey,
Oh, I jumped the gun there and started slipping
celebrate
right, you guys.
responsibly.
Should we rip a little edition of Jack Asks in the chill zone?
Let's hit a little.
I'll put you on the lukewarm seat, brother.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jack, you've never put Jules on any sort of heat.
I think you have, Jack. You make me hot every time I see you.
Oh, baby. The
See?
feeling is mutual. Oh, baby. With that, let's get into some questions. Because Christmas and Hanukkah, we're in the thick of it right now.
Hanukkah's over.
Hanukkah's over. Sorry.
We've just finished Hanukkah.
Oh yeah, and it yesterday. Happy Hanukkah.
We all had a
Hanukkah,
great
everybody.
Hanukkah.
It's been on my mind. We're still in it. Holiday season.
It's in. Just that
And it's good.
Hanukkah miracle.
That's right, baby.
Hanukkah miracle team. Who's gonna be the Hanukkah miracle team this year?
crazy
Didn't I do that a few years ago?
Yeah.
The Hanukkah miracle team.
Yes. We got to bring that back.
We got to bring it
I'm
back.
trying to think who that could be, maybe. Ooh,
You know,
how about the
Rubin.
Houston Texans?
we only had oil for one night.
But
defend
it
them
lasted
off.
for 8.
That's
But
right.
it lasted for 8. Who's gonna be that Hanukkah miracle team? We don't know.
We don't know.
But back
We will
to
see.
Jack's asks.
Let's go, baby. How about
So
this
it's,
one?
It's Christmas Eve right now.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's like a
Real
Friday.
good vibes. Great vibes with the fam. Cozy. Christmas. The trees are under the tree. All that. Presents under the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Vibes. With that being said, best Christmas or holiday movie of all time. Give it to me, brother.
Home Alone. I love the
All
Home
day.
Alone, and I
All
only
day. Wet Bandits.
and that's just because like Lily's like 9 now,
yes.
so she's in prime age for these movies. I love like Christmas Vacation. I love but the Home Alone, like we recently watched that this year for the first time this year, and she's laughed harder at like all the little like booby traps when the guy gets kicked in the nuts and she just starts giggling so loud because she understands it now. So I would say the Home Alones are awesome. Because I always thought I was that kid.
Yeah, yeah.
This is my house. Must protect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. On your underarm.
What are yours?
Is she, well, hold on. Before we move on from Home Alone, was she scared by the shovel guy? I remember that guy being so scary.
I saw her processing that you shouldn't judge a book by the cover after it.
Wow.
Kinda.
Wow.
And she doesn't say
Will.
that. Dad, you shouldn't judge the cover of a book, or she messes it up.
Still hits. We know
But
what
it
you
still
mean,
hits. But like I can see her like, oh, well, he's not that bad. Well, but then you also have to go into parent mode, like, well, you still don't become friends with
also
some
don't trust
old
the
ass
sketchy
dude,
guy with the shovel.
sketchy dude. Yeah. But
though. You judge a little
or the
bit.
bird lady in the number 2, you know.
That's got to be the best feeling as a pop. Like when you know something's fire, and then you show it to your kid, and they're like, "Yes, this is fire." Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's some proud papa moment.
What's another good holiday?
Home Alone.
Elf?
One more thing on Home Alone. All-time movie house.
Oh yeah,
It's like a top.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a top, if we're doing like a Mount Rushmore of movie houses,
Yeah.
that's one there.
right
That-
up there, brother.
Also, Father of the Bride too. But anyway,
Right up there with Jackie Treehorn's crib.
Right
Man,
there with the Twilight cribs.
oh yeah, up there in
The
the
Twilight cribs, they were in Seattle, and so they have these like crazy modern homes with like beautiful trees and stuff.
Oh my
You gotta
God, bro.
Take a look at the Twilight
The
houses.
Hoke House. They even got they're like named houses. Wow, that's a deep cut, bro. Really like that idea.
I just was always fascinated. I was watching that with like my sister or something.
Remember
what's a good Hollywood?
when Vince Wilfork was on here talking about Twilight?
Yeah, he
I
was
don't think
Team
we talked
Jacob.
about that enough. He
Is
was.
that
It's a
it?
cool house.
That's one of them.
Yeah, look at that. That's a
How
sick
rich
ass
are
house.
these
Goated.
Teenage wolves.
I don't know, bro.
Wow.
Pays though.
Other holidays.
Pays to be pale.
Yeah,
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
You
Goated.
live in, or you work at, what's it, Naga
Tower,
talking about-
Plaza.
What do you mean I work there?
Yeah, the tower, the Naga. Someone give it to me. What is it? What's it called? Narayuki Tower.
When did I work
yeah,
there?
Nakatomi
the
Plaza.
Nakatomi Plaza. That's the Fox. That's the Fox lot.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that plaza in real life is called Fox Plaza.
I didn't know.
Huh.
Yeah. So
I don't think
day
I
you
work.
go
I
to
work on Pico.
every Sunday you go to Die Hard set.
Wow.
But no, it's not the actual one. I thought that's in like Century City or something. No?
No, that's where Fox slots in Century City. No,
I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Die Hard.
Time to go, John McClane.
It's just,
in that
it's so much more developed now. I guess.
Nakatomi. Yeah,
Wow.
Nakatomi.
2021 Avenue of the Stars.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
2121.
Well, yeah, it is. Damn.
Sorry, I just
It just
doxed-
was so
I just doxed
underdeveloped
Nakatomi
then.
Plaza.
Huh?
Jack just
I just doxed. That's all right. That's crazy. I never knew that.
Eight Crazy
Great
Nights
pull,
is
Kyle.
fun.
Eight Crazy Nights all day.
Adam Sandler.
All day.
Can
I'm
I
trying
say
to
a
think of some
wildly
other-
on brand one?
Yeah.
That one scene in Miracle when they're like doing Christmas and they play football in the snow.
Wow. So it's Miracle at Christmas.
Kinda. I mean, if Die Hard is.
I like that a lot out of you. I really like Just Friends. Not really a Christmas movie, but it's kind of Christmas movie. Ryan Reynolds, old school. It's an old Ryan Reynolds joint. I like it a lot.
Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn.
Oh, classic.
And what's her name? Drew Barrymore? No.
Hold on, that one's escaping me.
No.
I'm not a big Christmas.
That's
movie
Reese.
guy.
That's Reese,
Reese
Witherspoon.
with
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
Oh man, I
Love
love
Reese.
Christmas movies. I even like. You know what I like is good background filler. Is like I go to the Hallmark Channel, bro. During the holidays, just in the background.
That
It's trash. Oh, that trash.
What's the Bill Murray
It's
Scrooge?
great background
worst
stuff.
media.
Scrooge is. I try to watch
Good media.
Scrooge every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, goated, but like,
The Grinch movie, the first Grinch movie is great. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, Grinch.
Yeah.
man, I
We
feel
watch
like we're
all
forgetting
the-
some.
We were.
Oh,
Lily
yeah,
likes the
classics.
Rudolph with Hermie, the little elf.
Always
Oh,
great.
yeah.
I used to
The,
call one of our
dude.
ball boys Hermie.
Bumble, and Yukon Cornelius are the two of my favorite
Yukon Cornelius, goated.
characters ever.
I remember everyone used to think
Yeah.
I was Yukon Cornelius
Yeah.
with the red hat and the ribbed beanie and the beard.
Bro, we're forgetting Bad Santa here.
Didn't I ever
Bernie,
Sam-
tell you?
Bernie, Billy Bob.
It's
Bumble's
good.
Bounce.
R.I.P.
Didn't
Bernie.
love it as much as everyone else.
All right.
What's the
Jingle All the Way.
Love Jingle.
All
the Way.
nerd. All
I
those-
like Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I like Tim Allen movies. The Tim Allens.
Last
Yeah.
week is when I found out it was the Santa like Claus.
Yeah, like
And
the
Claus
Claus.
has an E.
So, I think you told me that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
They
either.
knew what they're
like-
doing. Mind blower.
What's the classic Frank Capra, old school?
Oh, Wonderful
Jimmy's-
Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a
You like any
Wonderful
of the
Life.
old
Miracle
ones?
on 34th
I'll
Street.
give you the moon, man. I'll give you the moon. I'm a 50-year-old high school student, and I'll give you the moon.
What is it? Miracle on 34th Street? Isn't that
That's
one
another
too?
old school one. Yeah.
What's
Yep,
that?
on 34th. 1947. Dang, brother.
That's
Man.
when that old Tinseltown was really working in there. Hey.
The donkeys.
You know what bugs me out? The A Christmas Story, like the Christmas.
Oh,
Story
that's
one?
great.
Love Christmas
But like,
Story.
I thought that movie was
Took
like,
place in Cleveland.
I thought that movie was shot in the era that it was made in, but it was like shot in like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
It's like Stranger Things now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
realize it was like retro. Yeah, 83, right? And it took place in the
Yeah, well, that guy's an actor. Is in like Vince Vaughn movies. The Kid.
yeah.
He's in the Breakup with as the friend that asked for the shirt back on the bowling team from Vince Vaughn when they get broken up.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got to be off the team. This is a couples only.
Speaking of Vince Vaughn, it's kind of like Dazed and Confused, like a 90s movie, but they're in high school in like the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of, it's a
By the way,
conundrum.
Scut Farkus, all-time movie villain, with his
The
like
bad
weird,
kid?
yeah, with his like weird teeth and his like
Ralphie.
what a name, bro. What a
Yeah.
name.
What was the brother?
Ralphie,
No, the little brother.
Randy.
Randy, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be all like pillowed up.
You'll shoot your
I
eye.
can't put my arms down.
We used to, I think on my visit to Kent State, they showed me that house.
Oh, no way you went by it? It's like
No,
a full national
Casey Wolf did somewhere. though.
landmark.
Dude, this kid giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Remember they go to the Chinese food at,
That's so good.
when they cut the duck's head off?
After the dogs came in and ransacked the
The
whole crib.
Bumpus his dogs.
Oh my gosh. I gotta do. Did you do? Have you done Chinese on Christmas Day?
Oh, we do it now.
I like that.
It's a great move.
I like that a lot. I think I got to start doing that.
The
Yeah,
Jews
Chinese
really have
Christmas
Christmas,
is good.
figured out.
We used to,
Dialed in, baby.
or a prime rib.
Prime rib's always good too.
Put prime rib on there, boy.
What was the word that he said when he was
What?
like, "Ah, fudge"?
Oh,
That's fuck, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Okay, I never
she
liked-
put that big red bar.
The
of
soap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you ever get your mouth washed out with soap?
Yeah.
really?
Really? I think I
Yeah.
did once, maybe. Once.
My
maybe?
mom, I didn't, the bar soap didn't really do anything. So she would get the liquid soap and squirt it in my mouth.
Oh God. Oh,
No, no.
that liquid dial.
I never.
It's probably I probably am sick because of that.
Honestly.
I have high cholesterol because of that.
Because of the soap. Because of the soap in
1993. My crack legal team on dial on that one.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was. I mean, we got some good movies in there. Should we move on to another one here?
Let's go on another one.
What is, keeping it in the holiday tradition, best gift you ever received? You can go back to when you were 5 years old, 10 years old, recently.
I think I've said this, but like my dad got me some 3-piece cranks when I was like 13.
Oh, bike. I remember this.
Bike.
He's like,
And they're still on that bike.
He did a Christmas story, didn't he? Where like all the gifts had been opened.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember this move by Frank.
Go
check behind the wash.
Yeah, go get the laundry out or something like that.
What a great move. That's a good papa right there.
Will you guys like wake up at the ass crack of dawn?
Or a VCR.
Like
We got a
4
VCR
a.m.
one.
You're up.
Yeah.
Never that early. What about you guys, Kai?
Oh yeah,
It's
like-
my parents would have to put me back down.
we would because our Santa would bring unwrapped presents, so we could go early.
I like that Santa.
And then we would have wrapped presents from my parents that we would do later on.
Yeah, that was kind of like that kind
I
of
like
stuff.
that. That's cool.
Where
Little bifurcation
the
there.
bigger stuff was never wrapped.
Right.
Yes, you come down and like, holy shit!
There's a bike.
And he's like, bro, just admire me in all my glory. I don't need rapping. Look at me.
PlayStation 2.
That's so goated. I got that. I remember my grandma got me a Dreamcast once.
Oh, that's tight.
Fully not expecting it either. Didn't even ask. Oh,
My grandma got me the Aladdin video game that I asked for.
Tight.
Aladdin.
Yeah. I remember that
must know.
Sega in my stocking.
That's a stock. Wow.
What's
That's
going
a good
on?
stocking gift.
How would you guys
But
do your
then-
stockings?
Stockings were always like,
Gum, toiletries.
it's like gum, toiletries, all like CVS type Johns.
Yeah.
Maybe a little cash rolled up in there.
Would you ever get like
Candy.
miscellaneous
Candy.
nuts?
Yeah, like the
There's like a walnut in my stocking that's probably still from 1996.
I do like some nuts.
We would get lottery tickets in there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good
my
stuff.
older brother would get
Occasionally.
that out when because he was always older,
Shout out
older.
Jason.
But we never got the lotties.
I love stockings. Are
A
underrated.
lot of like the
love
cheap
stockings.
candy,
A lot of Toblerones in there
little
too.
Santa Claus like marshmallow guy
Yes,
candy.
Yeah. We get Lindor balls.
Linder balls always. Some Altoids in there.
I don't get
Got to rep some Altoids.
Sometimes socks would be in the stocking.
Socks,
Which is like a
underwear.
Yep. Maybe some
Sock
cards.
Is that a
Some cards
thing? That's a
sometimes.
thing. Everyone.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
The
they're-
traditions
they're
we all share.
Do you remember the first Christmas you got socks and you actually liked it?
Yeah, that's when you.
When I
fully
was like
reach
13
wash
and
status.
stuff.
That's when you're old. Yeah.
When I was like 12, when I was like 11, 12, 13 and like Nike socks, I wanted black Nike socks and shit with the check,
Yeah,
the cruise.
baby.
Yeah, the calf eyes that were like,
Yeah. Like I always like appreciate I loved socks.
Okay.
Like new socks. Because it's a sport shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get them often. Be going in with holes in the socks and shit.
G'd up from the feet up, baby.
If I had unlimited money, I would never wear a same pair of socks twice.
I don't
That's
think
like
I
what
wear
Damon Dash used to do. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I wore the same pair of socks twice for like 10 years.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Whoa,
Crushing it.
popping tags.
Now, I knew you were a big shot, but I didn't know how much.
But it wasn't like I had them on hand at my house. It's because anytime I went to the locker room, there's just millions of Nike socks.
Like Rob was grabbing Gatorades, you're grabbing socks.
I'm grabbing socks. I have so many of like the underwear, like the tub shorts.
You can't beat just a good old fashioned Nike crew sock. You
And
really
then
can't.
when you just take them out,
Great sound, great
put them
feeling.
back on, you get the little plastic thing that gets caught up in there that holds
Wrap
it.
that
Sometimes it tickles you.
little elasticity. Ooh,
Get all of it.
Like
man,
so- like
that's
socks.
good stuff. How
Jack,
we,
let's do two more.
All right, two more here. All right, I like this. Oh, how about these? I had a lot of like money related ones over here today. A lot of challenges that relate to you suffering for a monetary outcome. How about this one? I asked Kyler this earlier. This is a real question. This is going viral a little bit. Could you disappear 30 days? You're taken to a safe house. You have all the food you need, entertainment, TV, all the stuff. No communication, no cell phone. But at the end of the 30 days, you get $1 million. Maybe for
Where's
maybe
that?
nothing.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
nearby.
that's easy.
Yeah, but no one can know where you are. Like, you can't tell anyone anything.
I got kids and shit. That'd be
That's
tough.
what I'm saying. This is tough.
That's what me and Jack were saying
Yeah.
earlier, which is like if you have like kids or like a wife or like a longtime girlfriend, you can't. But if you're a single guy, fuck yeah,
30 days.
nothing.
Yeah.
Do it for
Big
unlimited.
house. That's like his dream.
Honestly, it's kind of my dream,
Yeah.
low key. And then, see, then when you return, after the news is like you get the most fire Instagram pic.
Now, is
like,
it $1
I'm
million
back,
cash
baby.
or is it $1 million?
No, it's cash.
It's cash.
Straight up.
Tax.
So
Yep.
you don't get to tax it.
Yes.
No
No, no
tax.
tax.
But
Straight
is
up.
it only cash?
It's clean. It's clean.
clean.
money.
All right,
It's
all right,
clean.
Straight up.
It's clean.
It's straight up. Yep. No tax. Straight up milli. If I can up it if you want me to.
No, but
1.52.
if it's a mill and like, then you got if it's cash, then you got to like report that. Now is
in
it-
this fantasy, you don't.
Forget
So you
about
get
It
like
just
one
hits checking and no
you
one asks
have-
any questions.
It's tax free. It's clean money. It's put in your bank account. You're good.
Straight up.
honestly, I might go for 30. You can never have an extra. You can never have too many extra bills.
Wise words.
Jesus, $1
Hey,
million
quote
for
graphic
30
that, make the
days.
quote
I
graphic
know, but
now.
like, imagine like Lily just not knowing where you went for 30 days. Is that worth $1 million?
I mean, we can go take a private jet to Disney World.
That's right. She'll know. She
I
knows
think,
daddy's
I think
up.
I would do it for 10.
Daddy's out there grinding for the paper.
Nah,
I think I would do it for 10.
Probably not $1 million.
10 million?
My marriage is worth more than $1 million.
What about $2 million? Well, I mean, I don't want to have you put a price
It's,
on it.
it's worth $10 million.
Okay.
Oh my!
That is my rock bottom number.
I'm not getting in that one.
Because I can come back after 30 days with 10 and being like, okay, $1 million is just like, it's like a 2-bedroom house in LA. It's not that,
Not even.
that much.
Man,
You guys still got to do
cool
some
condo.
repairs to
Cool
it.
Cool condo.
God, it's
Oh, those HOAs.
cost of living out here is expensive,
crazy,
bro.
brother.
It's crazy.
Man,
Shit.
I don't
Cost
know.
of
I'm
living
struggling,
out
bro. I
everywhere.
might do it, though. I might do
If
it.
it was 7 years ago, I would do it indefinitely.
60 days? 90 days?
No, I just do it forever.
See, if it was
I
7
get
years
paid
ago,
$1
I
million
wouldn't.
a year
Because I was
just to-
playing. And I was making money.
Honestly.
It's kind of what you did.
It's kind of what
In
I did
many
for
ways,
10 years.
Yeah, in many
But you
ways.
could communicate with the world.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I think that would be kind of nice, but it would only responsibilities that you have with family. It would
Yeah.
be tough.
I wonder how that would be when you come back. Like, would people be mad at you? Would they be happy for you?
Depends on the level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Depends on how much they worried about you when you were gone.
That's true.
and also depends on how much responsibility you have.
Honestly.
It depends on how much you're giving them or how much it affects them. Right?
Yeah. Man.
Let's do one more.
That's crazy.
Could you
to
just
think
write a
about,
letter
bro.
though? Or write a letter to him before?
I wonder, yeah.
That's easy then. If you just say, hey, I'm going away for 30 days, I'm getting $1 million.
I think the
everyone would be
kidnappers
like,
wouldn't let it.
That's tight.
I would concoct a story when I got out of there, too. They kidnapped me, bro. I got like,
Oh yeah, you go for sure.
bro, I fought my way out of there. They tried to hold me down. I broke out.
What are you
Something
doing?
crazy.
I'm kicking my ass. Liar, liar.
Shout out Jim Carrey. Goat. Oh, my gosh.
Jim Carrey.
Do we get one more here?
Yeah.
Do one more.
Oh, here's another good one, Jules. I got a lot of these good money joints. 10 milli. 10, bro. But you have to raise your best friend from birth till they're 18.
I mean,
Crazy,
what's the
bro.
difference?
Who comes up with this?
You lose your best friend, bro.
Oh, you get to raise them?
Yeah, you have to raise them.
What
though.
if your best friend's already kind of a child?
Now, am I the same age that I am now?
Yep, it's you. And then, hey, buddy, little baby just popped down on this front step. This is yours to raise.
Yeah, that's easy.
You would do it though? But then
Yeah.
Curdy or whoever your best friend is, gone.
18 years, man, with my high cholesterol, I think I might be good.
She got one of your 18 years. 18 years. And on her 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his.
Who knows?
Would you do it though? But then you could raise them and mold them to be even cooler, maybe.
I would do it and then just fucking, in 6 years, use Tom Brady's cloning shit and just clone his ass.
Honestly, bro. Curdy. That'd be fire.
Just clone him.
I would. I think I'd do it. Kyler, would you do it?
No, my best friend's a huge pain in the ass.
But you could maybe.
I don't want to do.
You could
I don't
shape
wanna be
him though.
responsible for the 12-year-old version of him. I already knew that version of him. I don't want to
yeah.
have to be responsible for.
That would be tough.
Well, the $10 million. Put him someplace.
And maybe
Send
with
him
your
to boarding school.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care. He's in boarding school forever, just indefinitely. You see him once, you're like a rich parent, like one of those rich international parents. Yeah.
like a deadbeat parent.
You just drive by wave from the back of the limo. Keep it up, son. Work on those studies. Oh my gosh. Hope the kids are being nice. 10 milli. And then you got your one from your 30-day disappearance. 11 milli. Let's go.
Well, you
We're
can-
caking right
He
now.
disappear like during his
Yeah,
graduation.
you did. Then I used my disappearance time.
Jack, would you do this?
Oh man. Dude, I can barely take care of myself, bro. I don't even know the rules of like the microwave, much less like
What do you mean?
Raising
rules
a kid.
What do you mean rules of
I don't even know how to operate like. Man. Nah, I probably would do it. I need the bread.
the bread?
Plus, maybe I could get like some single dad pity type points from the ladies. That'd be kind of tight. Yeah.
Get some single.
I'll treat the kid like a dog at the dog park to like Riz the chicks. It's like, yeah, it's my little 10 milli. My little 10 milli baby.
Oh my god! For $100 in shots tomorrow.
Yeah, but that ain't as cool. I wouldn't be breaded though.
All right.
All right. Well, that was good. Good jackass.
That one kind
That
of off
was
the
the
rails.
Chill Zone. Thanks to our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly. What a game. Thanks again to Jarret Stoll. And that's been another episode of Games with Names. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Comment a game you want us to do. And remember,
Rate and review.
leave us a 5-star review on Spotify while you're there. And remember to follow Games with Names on YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, Snapchat, and now Discord. Leave a comment in the YouTube full episodes. We'll read the best ones on future episodes. And then hit that hotline, that number, 424-291-2290. We'll see you guys next week. Games with Names is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.